I wouldn't say accusation. We also have to stay outside of the story. So,
so your side is that you gave them and they failed.
Yes. So we presented, for example, maybe they are saying that, maybe if they look at maybe our debt path by the next 3 years, the country's debt to GDP is going to be this. We also have our debt sustainability analysis. We have our policy intent that is very clear, and we disagree with what the assumptions that underlies their credit. And
what
I think it's important that because we are in the market, we also have to state our side of the story, because as a sovereign, our job is to make sure that we also defend
your integrity.
I mean, it doesn't change.
So fundamentally, this appeal is not, you're not expecting that Moody's would reverse or change its rating?
No.
Okay. So is it fair to say that if I'm an investor, all you're saying is you want the investor before they make the decision? You've seen Moody's, you've seen S&P, you've seen Fitch. See us. Look at what we are also saying about ourselves and use that to make...
It doesn't happen like that. Usually those happens when, for example, in this case, in the case of Moody's in particular, we disagree with some of the assumptions.
I guess I'm asking the question, what the purpose of the review, if you don't expect that Moody's will downgrade? The purpose of your petition, if you don't expect Moody's to downgrade, what's the purpose of that then?
No, the main purpose of the appeal
yes,
is to say that, look, the analyst has done his or her work. We have had a conversation. We asked questions about what they have done. We presented our case as well. And then we're expecting that collectively we'll have like an opinion that reflects something. But if the analyst says, I stand by my days, well, the only thing you can do is also to let people know.
Okay, so that's the point I was making. So and when you say people, in this case, the investors, the investor community,
investors
globally, you want them to also see your side of the story. Now, let's go to something that Bright said at the end. So Bright's conclusion is that you raise issues about the accuracy of what they've done, because as you said, you gave them information that they didn't factor. Bright says assumptions. Bright says what they've done, spot on.
I mean, quite frankly, the work of the rating agency, nobody can question, and that's their job. They have done their job.
Nobody, but you are questioning it.
No, you can't question them in terms of the output. That is their rating. Our job is what we have done. We are saying that based on the assumptions and the conversations that we had and the data that is also available to us and the analysis that we have done, this is our strong view.
Yeah, but you're questioning the conclusions they've come to. You're questioning not only the conclusions, how they arrived at it. So in essence, you're saying it is inaccurate.
Yes. No, so, I mean, we can disagree. And when we disagree, we make our point very known. And our position is that the assumptions underlying a lot of the forecasts, honestly, from our view, it's not accurate.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's not accurate. I mean, as far as you're concerned.
Yes.
But the question I need to ask is, before I bring in Dr. Kesato Forsing, is why are you subscribing to 3 ratings agencies when clearly you've isolated one, because all of them had, Fitch downgraded us, S&P kept us where we were last year. So your real issues with Moody's. Why are we not unsubscribing them? Why are we using the 3?
No, it's not. It's not. It's as I explained. It's not. It is not like a fight with Moody's. See, it is. They're just like analysts. When you.
But it's a requirement on the international market that you can use at least 2. You're not obliged to use 3.
Yes.
So if you can use at least 2, you don't need Moody's.
Yeah, but Evans, don't look at it in terms of government disagreeing with Moody's to the extent that we want to do away with Moody's. In every analytical work of this nature, it will come a point that 2 people, because remember, the Ministry of Finance, in fact, the Ghanaian institutions, Ministry of Finance and Central Bank, also have experts. In the Ministry of Finance, you have a debt management division. There's also a credit, people who look at credit in the Ministry of Finance. Also, we even have rating advisors who work with us. So it is not about saying that, Moody's has done something that you have to entirely avoid them. But it's important that we make clear our point of disagreement with Moody's.